Borada, good morning. How are you this morning? It's a dark morning, but it's because I got up early. I'm not sleeping very well, and I do quite like getting up in the dark. It feels like extra time. Cold winter mornings don't bother me. In fact, I kind of enjoy them. Perhaps I'm a bit weird. Hey, that's not why we're here this morning. Why are we here this morning? Well, there's all sorts of things niggling around, and mainly through social media, which brings out the best and the worst of people. And it tied in with something I'd been thinking about for a few people that I know, where some of us thrive on building up others, and others of us seem to get a great deal of pleasure from pointing out when people get stuff wrong. I'm not having a poke at anybody, actually. It's humankind, isn't it? The best and the worst. There's a lovely, lovely little proverb about this. I'm going to read it to you and then I'll unpick it a little bit. I don't think the translation is particularly good here. I think it's too literal. But here it is. It's in Proverbs 11 and it's verse 17 from chapter 11. And the words say this: those who are kind reward themselves, but the cruel do themselves harm. Those who are kind reward themselves, but the cruel do themselves harm. And I'm not sure it's talking about anything physical there. I think it's talking about the harm we do ourselves emotionally and spiritually if we don't treat others as we would like to be treated. But I don't think I'd ever thought of the other side of it. It's really easy to know that if we go into a spiral of being mean to people, we end up feeling mean. But that idea that those who are kind reward themselves. So we might say something nice to somebody, or do a good deed, or generally be decent, which isn't so hard, is it? And we know that we do that to build someone else up. But actually what the proverb is saying is that it builds us up as well. And I love that idea that kindness begets kindness, and generosity will beget generosity. And those who are kind reward themselves means that if I can speak well of people and speak generously towards people, actually I will be the one who benefits from that. My soul will be increased, improved. You get it? You get what I'm saying, don't you? And I know I talk about it a lot, be kind to others. And there's this little meme that goes around saying, be kind to people, you don't know what they're carrying today. It's true. It's really true, isn't it? And when I think that the step on from that is not just that be kind to others because they might need it, but actually being kind to others will be good for me too. I think, well, what is there to lose? Wouldn't it be amazing if everybody could just be a little bit kinder, a little bit more generous, a little bit more sensitive? And I don't think any of us are really mean people, but it just does us good to be reminded sometimes, and especially if there's that added layer that not only will our kindness be for the person that we've offered it to, but it will actually be good for us. I like that idea. I'm dying to know what the message version of this is. I'm going to look it up while I'm with you. I should have prepared this earlier, shouldn't I? Let's see if I can find it really quickly, because sometimes the way the message writes, it just nails it differently. I might be really disappointed by this, but here we go. 11:17. It's not so different, actually. When you're kind to others, you help yourself. When you're cruel to others, you hurt yourself. Still worth thinking about, isn't it? Don't know whether I needed to say any of that to anybody today, but it was good for me to hear, and I'm hoping that maybe it will bounce around in your mind a little bit and help you see that you're building yourself up in your acts of kindness and your generous ways that you speak to each other. Have a good day today, won't you? And I shall see some of you soon. Lots of love and God bless. Bye bye.